What's good, YouTube? I am the King of Kings. Come back at you with yet another video, man. And make sure you leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think. So look, man, this is gonna be the coldest, the best. This is gonna be the best breakup advice you ever hear. So check this out. A lot of y'all out there, man, I'm only 21. A lot of y'all out there might experience my age. Y'all are going to experience heartbreak at some point in your life. I'm speaking to most of the younger people, man, because even the older, anybody that watch this video really, but I know a lot of people my age is gonna be able to relate to it. So look, man, here you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got your stuff together yet. You might be still living with your parents. You young, you still full of youth, but yet you fall in love with a girl, or you know what I'm saying, you become attached to a girl. And I'm gonna say this, man, it's extremely dangerous, y'all, especially considering it's kind of off the pattern of how things should go. Because you got to think about this. When you don't have your stuff together and you know what I'm saying, that woman is just basically compensating in your life for where you really supposed to be at, if that makes sense. Now listen, I don't want anybody to get offended by this, because me myself, I've had to tell myself this numerous times. So do not get offended, man, when I'm finna go deep in this. So check this out, man. You gotta understand something here, bro. You gotta go back to the drawing board first whenever this breakup happens. And you have to ask yourself. You have to evaluate yourself. I don't care if you have to get a pen and paper. You have to write down who you are. And you have to ask yourself, where are you in life? Where do you want to be in life? Where are you at this very moment in life? You have to ask yourself, do I love myself? You have to ask yourself all of these questions. And then you'll slowly start to find answers. And what I mean by that is, because we have questions to those, you know what I'm saying? Questions that those, you know what I'm saying? I'll say this. It just goes hand in hand on what I'm about to say. So look, check this out. You have to ask yourself some more questions. I'll say some even more important questions. Why am I so pressed and so mad and so sad about this woman? But I'm not sitting here that sad about, being broke, still living with my parents, not being where I want to be in life, working this job. I'm very content in that area of my life. But for some crazy reason, I'm more pressed about this woman leaving me doing whatever she did. I'm more impressed. I'm not impressed, but I'm more pressed about that. Now, think about this as you write the questions down. Think about this for a second. And when you ask yourself all those questions, you'll have the answer to them, and you'll be able to evaluate yourself. So, with that being said, I want to say something, y'all. Think about this. How does it sound that you're more pressed when you find out something about a woman that you know what I'm saying, has some type of connection to, whatever the etc. may be, a person you love with, whatever the case may be, man. You find out something about her, or a breakup, or whatever the case may be, and you're very sad, depressed. You're going through all of these emotions. But if someone was to tell you, man, you broke, you would shrug it off. You wouldn't actually look into try to improve it. You would be like, oh, okay. Oh, well, I don't care what you say. Money don't matter. You'll say something like that. But if somebody was to say something about what this girl done did, you would be texting her about it. You'll be mad about it. You'll be trying to just be all up on her face, being mad about it, being very pressed about it. Wanting to talk to your friends about it, just wanting to vent about it. You'll be wanting to do that. You'll be wanting to do that all the time when a girl do something like that. Something in which is beneath you. But when somebody says something about your bank account, anything like that, oh, you don't care. How does that sound as a man? Think about it, man. Let's throw your emotions out the way for a second and let's evaluate yourself. We finna do some evaluation. How does it sound that when your bank account is on zero, you know what I'm saying, You find that okay, in a sense. You're content with that. But when somebody says something about a woman that you with, you so pressed about it and you go to the extremes. You go to the extremes to either find out if it's true or, to justify that it's not true, or to just do anything, man, in general for a woman that you're dealing with, bro. Think about how does that sound, bro? We are more pressed about what these women do to us rather than being on our purpose as young men, because a lot of older men now these days, man, they got this stuff together. So that's why I say it's gonna be mostly for people my age, bro. I'm only 21. You know, that 20 years old to that 25 range, man. We pressed about this, man. We are so miserable in our lives and so not where we want to be, you know what I'm saying? At a very you know what I'm saying? How do I say it? At a displacement in our life that we are trying to substitute that and put it all in a woman. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? Being broke is more important than that girl, you know what I'm saying, going to sleep with somebody or something like that. Having sex with somebody that you care about, bro. It's more important. Like, bro, I can't stress this enough. It's not important, bro. It's more important that you're broke. It's more important that you have no spiritual guidance. Ooh, excuse me, man. But look, it's more important that you have no self-discipline. It's more important. You know what I'm saying? You have to really think about that, man, and take that to the heart. I am more pressed over this female than I am about where I'm at in life. If that doesn't change you, nothing will change you. No dating coach, no advice, no nothing will change you. If you're more pressed about that, think about it. You're really caring and giving it the time of day. The time of day when there's other things you could be doing. You could be using that to do something else. That's why we're so lost as men. That emotional clutch in us is already embedded in our DNA. That, you know what I'm saying, we just want to protect and provide and love a woman. It's in our DNA. But it's like with that comes great responsibility and knowing how to distribute that at the right time. If we're not focused on what we need to be focused on, then we're going to constantly be heartbroken. Think about how you feel after a heartbreak, man. You realize that shit could have been prevented if, you know what I'm saying, like you would have just went along and just did what you did, bro. Like, just do what you got to do in life instead of going through that shit with a girl, bro. Because I'm going to be real with you. Like, as this channel, man, this is, you know what I'm saying, like Black Ram 313 say, man. That's why I like Black Ram so much, man. He one of the YouTubers, you know, the red pillars or whatever you want to call it, that I listen to, because I think about what he says. Like, watch some of his old videos, y'all. He gets emotional. But you know what I'm saying? It's in which we can relate to as men. A lot of these dudes out here be putting on this show. You know, some dudes be so cold and detached. God put it in us to love from our heart. Some dudes are so cold that they can't even love. Some of them can't even love their own damn mama. Like, it's just to the point where they're completely detached. Like, and detachment is good, it's healthy. You know, it's not good to lead off emotion. But also, if you deny love, then you are accompanying, however you want to say it, you're inviting wickedness into your life. It's wicked to deny love. It's very wicked to deny love. Love is the highest frequency. And you're denying that. So what I'm saying is, y'all, to get at that point, it's okay, man. You cry, you do whatever you need to do to get rid of that pain and that burn. But at the same time, the way you combat that burn and that pain that you feel in your heart, that you actually feel in your heart as a man, because we have the biggest hearts on the planet. With a man, bro, I'm telling you right now, a man he loves hard, he loves holistically, he loves contently. A man can love a woman through the most horrible times of her life, not his life, her life, his life, obviously, but her life. A woman can do something to a man so foul, but just because he loves her so much and want to keep trying, you know what I'm saying, to elevate her. Like, sometimes it don't even be about simping, y'all. Sometimes it be about you just being a great person and wanting to change a person. You know what I'm saying? What you can't do is not right, but I'm saying, like, all the time it's not simping. Sometimes it's just a person having that love, man. A man having that love. And you know, when a man loves, he wants to improve something. And so I say this, man. You can't prioritize this shit anymore. It has to go. We're men, man. Like, it's a time and place for everything, but it has to go, bro. We worrying, like, just think about it, bro. We can't be worrying about women, what they do, because it's ultimately going to be a detriment to our lives. I'm going to just give y'all some examples. Give y'all some quick examples. So, take a look at Samson. Samson was led astray by a woman. He was led astray by a woman. His eyes were took out of his head because of a woman. Look at Adam. Adam was naming all things of this world, naming everything, giving the names. He ruled over this world. He was God on earth. He was the first God on earth. He ruled over this. Listen, y'all, take this out. Check this out. He ruled over this world. He was mortal. He couldn't die. And when a woman came into it, he died. This man died eventually. I ain't saying soon as she came in, oh, he just, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying when she came in his life, eventually he died. He lost the ability to be mortal, to be a god. He lost it. What does that tell you? Proverbs constantly telling you it's better to dwell in the wilderness. To dwell in the wilderness than to be with a woman. Better to be on the house of a root. Better to be on the top of a rooftop. The corner of a rooftop of a house than to be with a woman. What does that tell you? What does it tell you about your current situation? Your priorities are off. Let women sleep with whoever the hell they want to sleep with. Because when we improve ourselves, we'll find that inner self-love. It ain't about getting no revenge or none of that. It's about us finding our self-love. And I say us because we all struggle with it. I'm one of these channels, man, where we gonna come and we gonna have some real therapy, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find that inner self-love that we want to improve ourselves with. If you don't have that inner self-love and you gotta constantly dish it out to a woman, so because our logic is, you know, the way we treat ourselves, the way we treat God, we want to treat a woman like that, and then we want that woman to reciprocate it to us, so we can just be looking at a split image of ourselves, because that woman is embodying the love from you within, you know, and you want to experience that from her. But man, it's not possible that way. You gotta build yourself up into the man that God wants you to be. Not just you. God wants you to be this way. You think God wants us to be broke? Like, come on, bro. He didn't put us here. We're special people. He didn't put us here to be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't put us here to be broke. We can't be worrying about these things no matter how bad our emotions want to drag us. I can't stress it enough, bro. It's not worth it. We need to get our lives together, man. No matter how you do it. Do whatever you got to do. I don't care. Do whatever you got to do to get your life together. Because I'm telling you right now, having your life together, man, you'll find that inner self-love. See, the problem is we don't have that inner self-love. We don't love ourselves enough. That's why we go through these traumas with these women. That's why we don't have inner self-love. I don't care if you have a kid or whatever the case. You leave the situation if you have to. Because in the long run, the kid is going to benefit anyway. Even the no good woman is going to benefit anyway. You have to prioritize yourself. You have to prioritize being alone. You have to enjoy yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to be led astray by wickedness. The devil uses a woman as his own personal attack on you. God can't hold your hand. You think God finna hold your hand? God, one thing for sure. God will show you. He will show you, bro. He will literally show you who a woman is. He'll say, you know what, here's my son. Let me give you this knowledge of information about this person so that you understand that she's not for you or anybody, that person should not be around you. They're not good for you. You have to accept the knowledge. Think about it. We don't even want to believe when we find out something about a female we might be messing with. We don't even want to believe it. And that's God's way of showing us knowledge, understanding, wisdom. Come on, man. We got to be supreme, bro. Like, come on, man. Best way to get over a breakup, man, in the long run, I just had to vent about that, man, so we'll all understand. The best way to get over a breakup, man, you have to fight that inner hurt, man. It's gonna hurt. Because as men, we have big hearts. It's gonna hurt, but we gotta improve ourselves and get our priorities right. We need to understand the fact that we're broke. Men like us, man, you know what I'm saying? Young men, we tend to, you know what I'm saying, not have our stuff together early. You know, we don't have our priorities straight until, you know, a traumatic experience like this happens. Then that's when we start to get it together. But for the most part, that's why we're doing all this with a woman, man. But listen, let's evaluate ourselves. Always ask yourself this question. If you ever find yourself, you know what I'm saying, sad or depressed about, you know, something that a person, you know what I'm saying, something that girl has done, ask yourself this. Why the hell do I care and I'm broke? Or ask yourself any situation that you know in your life that you know you're not in the right position with. Ask yourself, why the hell am I broke? Why the hell I ain't disciplined? Why don't I have a connection with God? Why am I so lost? Why don't I have that self-love and I'm worried about this female? Ask yourself that, man. How do you expect to complete a task of God? You have to realize something. Moses, Samson, a lot of the prophets were cutthroat and just done anything God told them to do with no emotion, no remorse. They done it. If you can't get over a woman, you can't suppress your desire to just have her. How can you be there for God? God requires action and no question. If you can't even get over this woman, you're putting her before God himself. And that's why your life will go downhill. Because think about it, y'all. Think about it from a logical perspective. Or just think about it in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe in God, the Most High, man. But look, just think about it, bro. What made you on this planet, the higher power of this planet, if it sees that you are putting so much into this girl, regardless of what she do to you, and you're constantly going towards that negative realm, how can some good happen to you? Like, come on, man. How can some good happen to you? I really want, man, us men out here, we have to grow, man. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, to cry, do whatever we got to do. But, you know what I'm saying, with defeat comes victory. We have to understand that it's a good thing when certain things like that happen because it's supposed to benefit us and give us wisdom on the subject. So, man, I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? We have to get in tune with ourselves. God has made us in his image. He's given us a life force. So listen, man, let's improve on our lives. Let's improve on our lives, man. It's your boy, the King of Kings, and I'm out, y'all.